Delusional women are finally realizing why men are running away from them.
Honestly, the audacity of some men is ridiculous. I went on a Hinge date last week, and while we were on that date, he was planning the next one, which to me signals he's interested. Tell me why. One day later, after that Hinge date, I went and checked his profile because I was just curious. I was like, let's see if he's updated anything. He's done a full profile revamp. Not just a new photo, I'm talking all new photos, new orders, new prompts. He sat down and went, what is going to get the girls? New job. So I do not think he got a new job in the space of 24 hours. And also he's attached his Instagram for the girls. That is the biggest slap in the face. And the main thing is that he's still being like, yeah, I want to take you on another date, while he's updating his Hinge profile. What do you think I should do? And has this happened to anyone? I feel like lots of guys do this. Maybe girls do it as well. But yeah, that is the biggest slap in the face. We're going on that Hinge date on Monday, I'm pretty sure, but tell me if you think I'm being crazy.
It is coming as a shock to these delusional women as they are getting stood up by men. You know, modern women have gotten used to the idea that they are the real deal. They make the world go round, courtesy of feminism and hoflation. Women have gotten used to thinking and practicing that they are the prize and shit. They have gotten used to men asking them on a date and showing up late, cancelling on the men at the last minute, and showing up with friends. The list of crazy things women do on dates goes on and on. It became a fast trend among women. Women were acting up and weird. This was when women would pour drinks on the men, walk away in the middle of dates, or get home and never reply to the guy's text again.
I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing, do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys. That's a no-no.
This right here is one of the greatest delusions of the 21st century. I always have a good laugh anytime I watch this video. This is exactly what I was talking about. How modern women began to think that they were bigger than men, and therefore men should worship them. Now the height of it is a single woman dropping rules for the men who want to date her. What does she mean? I have to get a babysitter for her child to date her. I mean, is she Mother Teresa? She says you can't ask to meet her daughter. F that, man. Who says men want to meet your daughter? You don't sound like a serious woman. How would any man be interested in seeing your daughter when you are all shades of red flags? Fast forward to this period, women are shocked that men are totally done with that garbage. Women don't ghost men anymore. Men ghost women. Women don't assess men anymore, talking about, does he have this? Does he have that? Men do that now. Is she feminine? Can she cook? And all of these things. Trust me, if you are not operating at this level, as a man, you might be sleeping on a lot of things. Men are giving women just one chance to prove themselves, and if they are not worth their salt, men don't say much. They simply ghost them. Many modern women have caught on to this. They are aware they have one chance to prove they are what the man needs. Otherwise, they are getting dumped and forgotten forever.
Let's see if he's updated anything. He's done a full profile revamp. Not just a new photo, I'm talking all new photos, new orders, new prompts. He sat down and went, what is going to get the girls? New job. So I do not think he got a new job in the space of 24 hours. And also he's attached his Instagram for the girls. That is the biggest slap in the face.
If I'm going to think like this guy, he sat down and thought, what could be wrong with my profile that made the algorithm present him with this type of woman? He painstakingly redid his profile to attract only the kind of women he wants, which is the case with every modern dating occasion. Men are running from any slight sign of delusion. These women think it so strange that men can walk out on them or ghost them to the point that they find it weird and out of this world. Yet, this is the exact thing that they have done to men for decades. Men are walking away from modern women with delusion. No jokes about that. Men have changed the traffic rules. If there's a red flag, they take off. If there is a green flag, they stay.
One thing guys need to learn about girls is we're either really into you, we're loving you, we're caring for you, we're texting you, we're calling you, we want to see you all the time, all the freaking time. You are our world and we will show you. Or you don't exist. You just don't exist. There is no in-between with us. If there is an in-between, I'm sorry to say it, you are just a friend. You're just a friend. And when you become friend zoned, unfortunately, there's no going back. I don't know, unless a miracle drops, some sort of juju magic happens, you come out of that friend zone, but it's not possible. Once you're friend zone, you're friend zone.
This is the simple truth that men have found out. There is no guesswork with women. If she likes you, she lets you know. If she does not, she will start playing games on you, and men are done being actors in women's plays. Troops of delusional modern women who are serious and desperate for companionship are realizing that men are walking away from dating. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that women are now trying to listen before they leap. Gone are the days when women said, "This is who I am. If you can't deal with it, you can walk off." You will still find some women saying this on the internet, but you would easily identify that the wall has not come for them. I tell you guys that women are trying to say less about their past, body counts, and what they believe, so that they will not release information that can make men walk away. I have experienced this a couple of times in recent times. So, if a guy comes and says he likes a feminine woman, they start trying to conform to femininity just to keep the man. This is what is happening with women who have lived in delusion and are finally privileged to get in contact with men who excite them.
I mean, like we live in a society where Lizzo is really overweight and people think that she's a 10. Would you rate her a 10?
Yeah, I guess. Like, I think all women are a 10, to be honest.
All women.
Yeah.
But-
I think
but-
I go outside and honestly, like, I see like 10 beautiful girls. I see like a fine man like every 2.5 years, if I'm gonna be honest.
So
I go outside and I see beautiful women everywhere.
this is kind of interesting. So not all men are 10s, but all women are 10s.
It sounds like you have a thing against men.
No, I don't really have a thing against men.
You can be
love
honest.
men.
You can
No,
be
I
honest.
love men. I don't hate men.
If the roles were reversed, they'd call them misogynistic, but you can say that and it's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
The fact that modern women think they are all perfect is the biggest delusion modern women have. Modern women who are average, ugly, and lack wife qualities are all looking for a high-value man. They have deluded themselves into thinking they deserve the best of the best, a man who has got his life together, even though they have nothing to offer these men in return, and they see no problem with that, because they think they deserve that luxury of choice. When men see this delusion on the first date, they quickly log off and restart their search. Many women claim to be a 10, but they have nothing going on. They spend their day getting a date on dating apps, thinking about what to wear and how to look perfect, going on dates in the evening or whatever time, and posting the fire pictures on their IG at night. No one has to be a woman before supporting this delusion. Support can also come in the way of letting a woman practice that delusion on you. So she thinks she is a 10, and you affirm it by placing her on a gold throne. Men are done letting this particular delusion slide, and they are walking off.
I get asked this a lot. Why are you single? Why do men ghost you? Why is your dating life in the gutter? And I think one of the main reasons is I got told once by a guy, should never trust men, that I'm short-term fun for any man, any self-respecting man. And that stayed with me. That really has stuck with me, because I find it hard to trust guys now. I feel like guys only want one thing from me. One thing, and they don't actually want anything else. So I'm very, very wary when choosing people to talk to, that they don't want me, they just want that thing. And I'm not like that. As much as my career would suggest I'm not like that, I don't know. I'm quite romantic. I like to be swept off my feet and date and the old things. I don't know. But anyway, I think that's why, because I don't let people in and I'm quite independent.
This is another delusion men run away from. 304S and body count banks demanding good men. I initially thought she was attracting chads, which is why she is not ready to settle for those guys. But then she mentioned her career. Now, I am confused as to what kind of attention an OnlyFans girl should get, other than men who want to sleep with her. I get so shocked when I see these sets of women get picky when talking about the men. For a woman whose privacy can be accessed by anyone, just for the price of a couple of cups of coffee, to decide what kind of man she would love to be with, is a very big delusion that men are running from. These women need to wake up and realize that the stuff online about men not wanting women with a high body count isn't just some attention-seeking nonsense. It's the hard truth. No man wants to be with a woman whom other men will drop disdainful comments on, talking about the fact that they have laid your woman. Men have identified this as what it is, a huge red flag. Even if you take that girl off the streets, she'll be right back out there soon enough. That's all for today on Manhood. Remember to drop your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when a new video drops. Share this video with whomever you would like to watch it with. Thanks for watching. See you at the next one. Cheers.